Welcome to my journey. My name is Sheree. Okay, we decided that we have to go out and do the laundry today. You know, we had fun Sunday earlier, but now we have to go out and make sure that, we're doing the laundry. I mean, right? I am hoping that I'm hoping that getting out my driveway is complicated. So yeah. We're gonna go to Thai laundromat. If this one is okay looking, I mean, if there's some parking spots available, that means there's probably not a lot of people doing their laundry in there today. We'll go there. We're not necessarily looking to hang out anywhere, right? Because we kind of been hanging out, and every time we hang out, we end up spending money that we shouldn't be spending. All right, we're not trying to do it. But I would like to go. I can't remember where I found those vacuum bags. I would like to get some more of those vacuum bags because after I wash this comforter and this duvet, I would like to put the comforter in one of those vacuum bags. I found some vacuum bags. I put two of them. I bought two of them, and I put my I put a bunch of sweat jackets in those vacuum pack bags, right? Because I had like about 10 sweat jackets hanging up on the doors, and I'm like, gosh, I don't think you're going to be wearing these anytime soon. Why don't you just, tuck them away? Because the other thought is to just throw them away or, get rid of them, right? So, yeah. That's what it be like sometimes. So hot that there's just no way, I'm going to be sleeping up under a comforter anytime soon, right? It's going to be at least wintertime before I sleep under a comforter. So putting it away will get it out of the way, all right? And if you're going to get it out of the way, it's nice to, pack it up all fresh and clean. So fresh and clean. So I got the comforter and the duvet that I'm going to be washing. Some towels also needed to be washed, and clothes definitely, right? And it doesn't seem like I have a lot of clothes, but I do have a lot of clothes because the clothes are a lot of shorts and t-shirts. Shorts and t-shirts, they add up, right? And I think I was down in the Rowlett Family Dollar Tree when I bought those. But, that day I went around to so many Family Dollar Trees that I don't even know which one had it. And even if I went back to the one that had it, ain't no telling if they'll still have it. That's how the Dollar Tree works. Here today, gone tomorrow. Okay? Let's see if we can get a front row parking space here. If not, we'll go to the other Tide Laundry. We're going to the other Tide Laundry. We are trying to be productive again. We're trying to make every day, a productive day. Yes, it can be fun. Yes, we can do things that we like. But we also have to, to do the maintenance stuff. The maintenance stuff. And since, I tossed out the washer and dryer, I have to do my laundry outside of the house. Okay? I mean, my washer and dryer, they lasted me a good 20 years. Okay? Yes, they did. It's just that I didn't have a job or the money to replace it. Right? So, when you're scrambling just to pay the basic bills, it doesn't make sense to sit up here and, buy a brand new washer and dryer. It just doesn't. Right? Now, some people, they're excellent shoppers. They are. They can go on Facebook Marketplace, buy a washer and dryer for $250, just because these people want something for what they had paid for the things that they bought that they can't take with them when they're leaving wherever their residence is. That's true. I understand that. I've seen, a pair of, washer and dryers that I know cost $1,000, $2,000 each. And the people were like, damn, we can't get rid of this shit for, barely just to tell these people to just pick them up. Just come pick it up, right? Because sometimes you're leaving your washer and dryer, at a rental. Oh yeah, they'll keep it. But they'll also charge you to move it. Because you were supposed to, leave the apartment like you found it. If they have to pay somebody, to get that washer and dryer out of there, because a lot of times, new residents, they're just looking for washer and dryer hookups, and they're just going to bring their washer and dryer with them. Anyway, I'm thinking, because I used to work in the apartment business. All right, I did. I used to be an assistant manager for a management company, and sometimes we had to do leasing and stuff like that. But my main thing was the admin stuff. But, I was well versed, in how to be politically correct and introduce every property the same way to each and every person, okay? So as to not, put the company at jeopardy this Tide laundromat won't be full. I'm hoping. Shit, the sun came back out. It's 84 degrees out. Yeah, it's hot. I would say that the pity acts very different when Snoopy comes on the walk with us. Not like she did when it was just me and her. When it was just me and her, she relied more on me to guide her, on the outside. When Snoopy was there, she was kind of shifting back and forth between the both of us, but mainly Snoopy. Mainly Snoopy. Because, that's our baby. That's our baby. I was running out of shorts to wear. Yesterday, I was wearing the light colored shorts. Oh my God. It showed my moisture when I was sweating. That's one of the reasons why I do like dark colors, especially if you gonna sweat. You have the tendency to sweat, right? Yeah, you want to wear darker colors because, you don't want. I was looking at this one guy, right? And this guy, I guess he had been sitting down. He was wearing some what looked like khaki pants, right? And anyway, his khaki pants had a whole imprint on them, right in the back, right? And it looked like he had peed on himself. But realistically, we're like, that's sweat. Right? We know it's sweat because it's over 90 degrees outside. And this guy is, in here working out and stuff. Like, yeah, we know it's sweat. So there is a part of my mind telling me, girl, you got some containers of Freon in your garage. It seems like you should try to put that Freon in, right? And I keep trying to remember, because sometimes we be thinking, well, if we had just a little bit of Freon, it won't hurt. It won't hurt. Matter of fact, it should do better, right? It should keep the air cool. Right? But sometimes you add too much, you can fuck your... Damn. People are out here washing their clothes today. That's what it looked like. They're out here washing their clothes today. Are they? Yes, they are washing their clothes today. Should that detour me from washing my clothes? It should not. It's like you should just go on in there and get it over with. I done already reloaded my Tide app with some money. So